Yo, what is up, guys? So, this is my second video today of the NFC Wildcard Part 2. New Orleans Saints just wrapped it up against the Bears. Getting a little burp there. Hiccup and burp at the same time. Um, so, my main analysis of this game is it wasn't a surprise to me. It was just a surprise that it was just 7-3 for like a long time. Like the Bears couldn't get anything going, and then of course they get a touchdown during trash time. But um that was just a hard game to watch. I actually, as soon as um the Saints scored a touchdown at 14-3, and then the Bears had to punt back, and then the Saints had a long drive to score that. As soon as it got 21-3, I stopped watching. It was just so boring. Mitchell Trubisky's got to go for the Chicago Bears. Like, he is not good. That whole entire quarterback room isn't good. Nick Foles ain't nothing. Like, he's only good for the final playoff stretch, and in the playoffs. But he got himself hurt. Mitchell Trubisky got them there, but just nothing. Like, again, the Bears need to find a way to start get a new quarterback. I don't know what they're gonna do in the draft, if they're gonna take one. But Mitchell Trubisky is not it. You're gonna say, well, he actually led the Chicago Bears to a 3-0 start, and was red hot in the final, in the month of December. But he can't win you the big game. He can't win the Chicago Bears, or any team for that matter, the big game. That's as far as he's gonna go. Nick Foles, the same thing. He is gonna, he's just gonna win you the playoffs. He has a Super Bowl to his name, but where was he today? He was nowhere to be seen. So, I don't know what the Bears need to blow it up with the quarterback room. The coach is fine, because he turned over the play calling to the offensive coordinator, I think it was, so that was fine. But I don't know. But I'm gonna be talking about Drew Brees next. With rumors being his final year, he's still alive. So Drew Brees is still alive. The Saints are still alive. Get that Lombardi Trophy, man. Beat up on Tom Brady next week. That's what you did this past year. You own Tom Brady this year, beating him twice, and beating him soundly twice as well. Just not beating him twice, but beating him soundly. So, congrats go to the Saints and Drew Brees. So they continue, even though that defense of the Saints is what's gonna ride. The Saints, if Michael Thomas, Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, and Taysom Hill are all healthy, that is a lethal offense right there. That is a lethal offense. So I just can't wait to see them smack Tom Brady next week. Be it Saturday or Sunday, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But game 2 of Wildcard Weekend, day 2 is now done. Drew Brees moves on, like I said. Hopefully, Saints. I'm on the side of guys who are gonna retire and need that one Super Bowl ring, who deserve it. Tom Brady, in my opinion, doesn't deserve it. My opinion, he becomes too thick-headed. He pouts when he doesn't get his way. But Drew Brees is a guy. Drew Brees is the guy for me, and if this is his final year, I think that I'm torn between him and Aaron Rodgers. So I'm thinking that the Saints and the Packers are going to be the two teams in the NFC Championship game, but more on that later. I'll talk more about that later. I'll talk about that later tonight. When the final game of tonight, the Steelers versus the Browns, goes final. So, that is it for me. Drew Brees moves on with the Saints, getting set to take on Tom Brady. That defense is legit. The Saints defense, like I said, we're able to hold Mitchell Trubisky in that offense. Not a good offense to begin with. Even though that offense is so bad that more on this offense. That offense is so bad that the wide receivers kept on dropping touchdown passes. That's how bad that offense was today. The Bears could have, I think it was 7-0. It could have been 7-7, and it could have been 10-7 at the half. But no, that wide receiver, I think Javon Wims is his name, drops a pass, a beautiful pass from Mitchell Trubisky. The wide receivers couldn't catch today. They couldn't, they had hands like a snake. They had snake hands. They had butter hands. So, when Mitchell Trubisky just struggled, the way that quarterback is, he can't win big games. So, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm happy for Drew Brees. He, is my pick to go to the Super Bowl along with Aaron Rodgers. But again, like I said, more on that until the final game goes final tonight. So, alright guys, that is it for me. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, turn on post notifications. See you guys for my next video, which is going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers game against the Cleveland Browns. Peace.